Do you remember the taste of Shakys Pizza or the unmistakable atmosphere of Howard Johnson's? These iconic restaurants may be a thing of the past, but they left a lasting impact on American dining culture. Join us as we revisit 22 beloved eateries that defined the 1970s. Shakys Pizza. Shakys Pizza, founded in 1954 by Sherwood "Shaky" Johnson, was more than just a pizza joint. It was a full experience. Known for its lively atmosphere, Shakys offered live Dixieland jazz music, cold beer, and its signature thin-crust pizza. By the 1970s, it became a popular gathering spot for families and young adults alike. The combination of delicious food, music, and fun made Shakys a staple in American dining. At its peak, the chain had nearly 350 locations across the U.S., but with the rise of delivery-focused pizza chains, Shakys began to decline in the 1980s. If you were a regular at Shakys Pizza, what was your favorite topping? Share it in the comments. Roundt Pizza. Roundt Pizza, founded in 1959 by William R. Larson, brought a unique medieval theme to the pizza scene. Known for its tagline, "The Last Honest Pizza," the chain prided itself on using fresh ingredients and hand-rolled dough. By the 1970s, Roundt had expanded across the West Coast, becoming a family favorite for its hearty pizzas loaded with toppings. The restaurant's King Arthur-themed decor, complete with knights and round tables, made dining there an experience. Despite competition from bigger chains, Roundt Table's commitment to quality helped it maintain a loyal customer base throughout the decades. Godfathers Pizza. Godfathers Pizza, founded in 1973 in Omaha, Nebraska, quickly gained a reputation for its thick, hearty pizzas loaded with toppings. With its mobster-themed branding and slogan, "A pizza you can't refuse," Godfathers offered a unique spin on the traditional pizza experience. Unlike many competitors, the chain focused on deep dish pies with bold flavors, making it a hit with pizza lovers who craved something more substantial. By the late 1970s, Godfathers had expanded rapidly, becoming a popular choice for families and pizza fans alike. Its signature style and playful theme made it a standout in the competitive pizza market of the era. Craving more pizza? There's a deep dish surprise coming later that's worth waiting for, but first let's take a trip to the steakhouse side of town. Sizzler. Sizzler, founded in 1958 by Del and Helen Johnson, became famous for offering affordable steak dinners in a casual, family-friendly setting. By the 1970s, Sizzler had grown into a popular chain, known for its combination of juicy steaks, seafood, and a salad bar that allowed customers to customize their meals. The introduction of their all-you-can-eat salad bar in the late 70s became a major draw, creating a unique dining experience for families. With its comfortable atmosphere and budget-friendly prices, Sizzler was the go-to spot for a hearty meal. However, competition in the 80s led to the chain's gradual decline. Next, we visit a steakhouse that has added a rustic Texas twist to its food, and it's not Lone Star. Ponderosa Steakhouse. Ponderosa Steakhouse, founded in 1965 by Dan Lasseter, brought the spirit of the Old West to family dining. Inspired by the hit TV show Bonanza, Ponderosa offered affordable steak dinners in a casual, Western-themed atmosphere. By the 1970s, the chain had expanded across the U.S., known for its hearty steaks, baked potatoes, and buffet-style dining. Families loved the unlimited salad bar and the simple, satisfying meals that didn't break the bank. The chain's mix of value and Western charm made it a favorite for family gatherings. Though it peaked in the 70s and 80s, Ponderosa saw a decline in later years due to competition. Lone Star Steakhouse and Saloon. Lone Star Steakhouse and Saloon, founded in 1989 in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, quickly became known for its Texas Roadhouse vibe and mesquite grilled steaks. With a rustic Western-themed decor featuring peanut shells on the floor, Lone Star offered diners a lively, casual atmosphere reminiscent of old Texas saloons. The menu boasted steaks, ribs, and Texas-sized portions, all at affordable prices. At its peak in the 1990s, Lone Star had over 260 locations across the U.S., attracting families and steak lovers alike. However, market saturation and increased competition led to a sharp decline, and the chain filed for bankruptcy in 2017. Beefsteak and Beer. Beefsteak and Beer, a Dutch-style steakhouse, offered a simple yet satisfying dining experience that revolved around its two signature items, juicy steaks and cold beer. Popular in the 1970s, the restaurant's focus was on quality cuts of beef grilled to perfection and served alongside refreshing beers, creating a perfect pairing for meat lovers. The no-frills, cozy atmosphere appealed to diners who wanted a hearty meal without the fuss. While beefsteak and beer gained a loyal following for its straightforward approach, the rise of more diverse dining options in the following decades led to its gradual decline and eventual disappearance. Western Sizzlin'. Western Sizzlin', founded in 1962 by Nick Pasquarella in Augusta, Georgia, became famous for its unique flame-kissed method of grilling steaks, which gave the meat a distinctive seared flavor. By the 1970s, Western Sizzlin' had grown into a popular steakhouse chain known for its affordable, family-friendly atmosphere and generous portions. Customers loved the variety of steak cuts, as well as the extensive buffet and salad bar options. Its Western-themed decor and value-driven menu attracted families and steak enthusiasts alike. Though it flourished in the 70s and 80s, competition from other casual dining chains eventually led to its decline. Now that we've had our fill of steak, let's revisit some of the fast food restaurants of the 70s where the burger giants got their money's worth. Henry's Hamburgers. Henry's Hamburgers, founded in 1954 by the Bresler's Ice Cream Company, was one of the early pioneers in the fast food industry. Known for its incredibly affordable prices, Henry's quickly became famous for selling burgers at just 15 cents. By the early 1960s, the chain had over 200 locations across the U.S., making it a strong competitor to McDonald's. Popular for its simple menu of burgers, fries, and milkshakes, Henry's attracted families and budget-conscious diners. However, by the mid-1970s, stiff competition from larger fast food chains led to the closure of most locations. Today, only one Henry's remains in Benton Harbor, Michigan. Have you ever eaten a hamburger at Henry's Hamburgers for just 15 cents? Or perhaps you remember the excitement of getting a discount at Bill Knapp's, where your age determined your savings. Geno's Hamburgers. Geno's Hamburgers, founded in 1957 by NFL Hall of Famer Geno Marchetti and his teammates from the Baltimore Colts, became an iconic fast food chain in the Mid-Atlantic region. Known for its signature Geno Giant Burger, a double-decker sandwich similar to the Big Mac, Geno's was a favorite for families looking for a hearty meal. The chain also partnered with Kentucky Fried Chicken, offering both burgers and KFC's famous fried chicken under one roof. By the 1970s, Geno's had expanded to over 300 locations. However, as competition grew, the chain was sold in 1982, and most locations were converted into Roy Rogers restaurants. Burger Chef. Burger Chef, founded in 1954 in Indianapolis, quickly became one of the biggest names in fast food during the 1960s and 70s. Known for its innovative approach, Burger Chef was the first chain to introduce the combo meal, offering a burger, fries, and a drink for a budget-friendly price. Their Big Chef and Super Chef burgers were crowd favorites, and they gained a loyal following with over 1,000 locations at their peak. However, by the 1980s, intense competition from McDonald's and Burger King, along with management issues, led to the chain's decline. The last Burger Chef closed in 1996. If you liked Burger Chef, just wait, because the next burger joint on our list was the king of the drive-ins before it went mainstream. Carol's. Carol's, founded in 1960 in Syracuse, New York, was a popular regional fast food chain known for its club burger and fish sandwiches. Initially starting as a drive-in restaurant, Carol's quickly expanded throughout the Northeast, offering affordable meals in a casual setting. At its peak in the 1970s, the chain had over 150 locations, drawing customers with its variety of burgers, fries, and milkshakes. However, Carol's struggled to compete with larger chains like McDonald's and Burger King. By 1975, most Carol's locations were converted into Burger Kings, and the original brand eventually faded from the U.S. fast food landscape. And stick around because our number 22 pick is the most iconic 70s restaurant of all time. Any idea what it is? White Tower. White Tower, founded in 1926 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, was a fast food chain inspired by the iconic White Castle. Known for its small, square hamburgers served with onions and pickles, White Tower grew rapidly, with over 230 locations at its peak in the 1950s. The chain's distinctive white fortress-like buildings were designed to project cleanliness and quality. Despite its early success, White Tower faced stiff competition and legal battles, including a lawsuit from White Castle over its similar branding. By the 1970s, many locations had closed, and the last White Tower restaurant shut its doors in 2022, ending a nostalgic chapter in American fast food. Howard Johnson's. Howard Johnson's, founded in 1925 by Howard Deering Johnson, became an iconic American restaurant chain, particularly in the 1960s and 70s. Known for its signature orange roofs, Howard Johnson's offered a family-friendly dining experience with a wide-ranging menu that included fried clams, hot dogs, and its famous 28 flavors of ice cream. Positioned along highways, it became a popular stop for families on road trips, with over 1,000 locations at its peak. However, competition from fast food chains like McDonald's and the changing tastes of consumers led to its decline, with the last Howard Johnson's closing in 2022, marking the end of an era. Bill Knapp's. Bill Knapp's, founded in 1948 in Battle Creek, Michigan, became a beloved family restaurant chain known for its home-style cooking and cozy atmosphere. The menu featured comfort foods like fried chicken, ham croquettes, bean soup, and their famous chocolate cake. Bill Knapp's was particularly popular for its unique birthday and anniversary discounts, where diners received a percentage off their bill, equal to their age. By the 1990s, however, the chain struggled to attract younger customers, and attempts to modernize failed. After a series of setbacks, including a foodborne illness outbreak, Bill Knapp's filed for bankruptcy and closed its last location in 2002. Have you ever gotten your birthday discount at Bill Knapp's? Let us know how much you saved. VIP's. VIP's, founded in 1968 in Tualatin, Oregon, was a popular chain of family-style restaurants located mainly in the Pacific Northwest. Known for its 24-hour service and diner-style menu, VIP's became a favorite stop for travelers and locals alike, offering classic American dishes like pancakes, burgers, and hearty breakfasts. At its peak in the early 1980s, VIP's operated over 50 locations, mostly near highway interchanges, making it a convenient spot for road trips. However, by the mid-1980s, the rise of larger chains like Denny's led to VIP's decline, and most locations were eventually sold off or converted to other brands. Ferrells Ice Cream Parlor. Ferrells Ice Cream Parlor, founded in 1963 by Bob Ferrell in Portland, Oregon, became a beloved destination for families and children throughout the 1970s. Known for its old-timey 1890s-themed decor and festive atmosphere, Ferrells was famous for its extravagant ice cream sundaes and birthday celebrations. The restaurant's signature dish, the Zoo, was a massive sundae served with great fanfare, complete with sirens and drums. With over 120 locations at its peak, Ferrells was a hotspot for parties and special occasions. However, changing tastes and competition led to the chain's decline in the 1980s, with the last location closing in 2019. Lums. Lums, founded in 1956 in Miami Beach, Florida, by brothers Stuart and Clifford Perlman, started as a humble hot dog stand and quickly grew into a national chain. Known for its signature hot dogs steamed in beer, Lums offered a unique twist on fast food that attracted diners across the U.S. By the early 1970s, the chain expanded to over 400 locations, serving classic American dishes in a casual, family-friendly setting. However, by the late 1970s, financial struggles and changing consumer tastes led to Lums' decline, with the last restaurant closing in 2017. But if you think Lums had an interesting menu, wait until you hear about Minnie Pearl's Chicken, the chain that tried to take on KFC with its southern charm. Minnie Pearl's Chicken. Minnie Pearl's Chicken, founded in 1966 by Nashville attorneys John J. Hooker and Henry Denny, aimed to rival Kentucky Fried Chicken with the endorsement of country music legend Minnie Pearl. The chain quickly expanded, selling over 500 franchises within a few years. Known for its Southern-style fried chicken, Minnie Pearl's hoped to bring a taste of down-home cooking to the masses. However, issues with inconsistent food quality and poor franchise management, coupled with financial misreporting, led to the chain's rapid collapse. By the early 1970s, most locations had closed, marking the end of the brand's short-lived challenge to KFC. The next restaurant on our list served not only chicken, but also nostalgia. Red Barn. Red Barn, founded in 1961 in Springfield, Ohio, became famous for its distinctive barn-shaped buildings and hearty fast food offerings. Known for its signature Big Barney and Barnbuster burgers, the chain also offered fried chicken and an early version of a salad bar, appealing to families looking for variety. By the 1970s, Red Barn had grown to over 400 locations across the U.S. and Canada. Despite its popularity, Corporate changes and a focus on real estate rather than the restaurant business led to its decline. By the late 1980s, most Red Barn locations had closed, marking the end of a nostalgic favorite. Royal Castle. Royal Castle, founded in 1938 by William Singer in Miami, Florida, was a beloved fast food chain known for its small, square burgers, similar to White Castle, and its signature birch beer. The chain grew quickly, expanding throughout the southeastern U.S., with over 175 locations at its peak in the 1960s. Royal Castle prided itself on fresh squeezed orange juice, hearty breakfast options, and burgers served with pickles and minced onions. However, as larger competitors like McDonald's and Burger King dominated the market in the 1970s, Royal Castle struggled to keep pace. By the mid-1970s, most locations had closed, marking the end of its reign. Beefsteak Charlie's. Beefsteak Charlie's, founded in Manhattan in 1910, gained widespread popularity in the 1970s for its all-you-can-eat salad bar and unlimited beer, wine, and sangria with meals. The chain offered generous portions of steak, seafood, and other American favorites, creating a unique dining experience that catered to families and large groups, with slogans like, "I'll feed you like there's no tomorrow." Beefsteak Charlie's attracted diners looking for value and hearty meals. However, rising competition and financial mismanagement in the 1980s led to the chain's decline. By the late 1980s, most Beefsteak Charlie's locations had closed, ending its run as a family favorite. These 22 forgotten restaurants from the 70s were about more than just food. They were about memories and good times. Which do you miss the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.